Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am Yakshi. I do all of the demos and I'm the brain behind this brand. So I'm so excited to have everyone new as well. You are in for an absolute treat with all of my demos. I've got a whole archive available if you haven't already checked it out. And I also have a whole massive archive on my website, and this includes courses, this includes swatch patterns, and also a lovely yarn shop as well. So a lot of the yarns I link on my demos that I use, but they are such beautiful quality and so lovely to knit with. So do go check it out. I've linked it below, so just go have a look and get lost in my knit world. So this week I've got something a little bit different. We are going to be working with sort of a kind of trim you can add to your knit right at the bottom. Okay, now it's a really simple method, so I hope you find it really helpful because you can again change it to work to your liking. Okay, now the way I did it, it looks like little flowers, but I suppose you can sort of hook it a different way to get a different outcome. But I just thought when I did it, I thought it would be quite an interesting one to pass forward to you guys. So I really hope you get a lot from it, just like you do with the other demos. Right, so I hope you enjoy this technique. Again, it can be changed in a few ways. To find out about the changes, stay till the end of the video. And if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below, all right? Now, if you are new here, subscribe to the channel because you are going to get a whole lot of inspiration every single week over to you, okay? And also spread the word, get all of the knitters from all over the world on board. Okay, let's get started. So I've gone ahead and casted on 4 needles. You can make this as wide as you want it to be, but we are going to be using 4 needles for this demo, and I'm using my favorite weights as usual. So I've knitted 14 rows. Again, you can pick a number. Okay, now what we're going to do is, with the help of a single prong transfer tool, I'm going to lift the top stitches, okay, and hook them on the machine. So I'm going to lift them right at the top there. Again, no wrong way of doing this unless you pick a whole section, and I'm going to place them on the needle, okay, like so. So it creates a little loop there. I'm going to go ahead and grab my weights again and place them on here. You can use claw weights as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to knit 14 rows. Now, if you wanted to, the first 2 you can knit them slack, okay, so slightly looser. My tension is currently on 5, so I'm going to go up to 7, knit 2, and go down back to 5 and knit 12 more. Okay, so that's 12 rows. I'm going to take my weights off, and you can see the first loop is here. I'm going to go right to the bottom. Now, the reason I did my slack row is so I could see the stitches to lift up. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm going to go right to the bottom. You can go into whichever stitch you want really. So I'm going to go into the real stitch and place it on. Go into the stitch and place it on. Go back through the stitch, place, and then the last stitch as well. Okay. Now hang your weights back on, knit 14. Now I forgot to do my slack there, but again, it's okay. Take your weights off, and you basically just repeat the process, okay? So you can do it to whatever length you want, and you can use this however you want. So you can use it as a trim, So I'm going to do this once more. And so you can see these loops starting to form. Okay, so I will cast this off and then show you what it looks like. Okay, but but basically you've just got to continue to whatever length you want it to be, and these are the loops. So the other thing you can do is, before you lift the stitches up, you can knit extra rows in between. Okay, it will give you a bit more of a gap in between these loops. If you wanted to, you can actually go ahead and hook the top bit on, and then if you were to, so you can use this at the bottom of anything that you want to do, and then you can knit over this. It will give you a cute little hem. Now that's starting to look like a flower, but again, you've got to experiment with a number of rows in between each of these loops, okay, to see what you can make out of it. Okay, so it was a very short tutorial, but I just wanted to show you a sweet little hem or trim idea, and I hope you enjoyed that. All right, I'll see you next week. Bye.